Artist Gabe, what's up?
What's going on? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm just happy to be here.
This is gonna be amazing. It's been a long time coming. We've been Twitter buddies for a while now, and just randomly you're in Portland. What brings you here?
Yeah, well, I actually have a couple friends and some family here that I was visiting on my way out to LA. I'm in transition right now, so I just was like, I'm gonna stop, and see my people, and then just so happened that we crossed paths like we usually do on Twitter, and then I looked at your bio and I seen Live 95 Portland, and I was like, yo.
Like, hello, gotta hook that up. I know, that's some of the best stuff in the world is just completely random chances that, come up. And like you were saying, you're in transition. So you're in Atlanta and you're moving to LA. What's that move all about?
Basically, Atlanta's a great city for entertainment. There's a lot of movies being shot there right now with the tax credit and some great entertainment capital. I've been doing music there for 2-3 years. It's been awesome. I feel like with my type of music and my sound, I feel like it will do better in LA because it has much more of a market for pop music. So definitely shout out to Atlanta. The people are really good people there, and they're very supportive, and I had a lot of good opportunities. So I'm grateful for that. But I think it's time to try the LA market and see what we can do out there. Yeah,
absolutely. And so describe, you say it's kind of more of a pop vibe. Who has been influencing you in your music growing up until now?
Okay, growing up, I was really influenced by, I was a 90s baby. So, I was born, so we're not going to...
We'll edit that out. It's all good.
We don't tell our age. That's the #1 rule, right?
Right, exactly.
No, I'm not 30 or nothing. Nothing
sure.
like that.
He looks like he's 45, guys. Come on.
God.
I'm not.
No, so basically, just growing up, I was really into pop music. I was into like boy bands, really, especially 98 Degrees, Boys to Men, Justin Timberlake and NSYNC. New Kids on the Block, Temptations,
for sure,
Michael Jackson. So growing up, I listened to a lot of that great music, which really influenced my sound. And then in the early 2000s, we had great music come out, and Britney Spears was paving the way in pop music for pop music videos, and she really made that lane for people. And then to be able to watch Usher and the My Way album, one of my favorite albums, Mario with Turning Point, some of these albums really just influenced my sound to give me more of a soulful sound, and that just really cultivated who I am today as an artist and my sound today. And then now I would definitely say I still listen to the older music. I really like, classic the classic stuff, and there's a lot of good music out, but I definitely still like my roots and what I grew up listening, Earth, Wind and Fire, all that stuff. Definitely that. And then my fans are a big influence to me too, because they are always there supporting me no matter what I'm going through, and just along the journey. It's been amazing to have people like that supporting me. Shout out to Team Gabe, and King of Thrones is coming.
Tight, yes. So, perfect segue, because September 23rd, it's going to be a big day. King of Thrones coming out. What can we expect?
We can expect fireworks. We can expect atomic bomb. It's going
It'll
down.
Be exploding.
It's going to be crazy, yeah. We're putting that out right now. We're in the process of working that out with my publicist and whatnot. So the plan is just to put that out. We got the masters back. They sound incredible. The cover, have you seen the cover?
Yes.
I've been posting it on Twitter to people on Instagram, and I'm getting pretty good feedback. I think it's fire, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to, I have a great graphics girl, so shout out to her and my team, Brainwork Productions. Shout out to Juice for helping me put that together. And I can't wait. We're just going to drop it. And we're going to start moving.
Like it's hot.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that.
But it's corny, but I got you. No,
okay,
I'm cheesy. I'll go there for you.
Okay, appreciate that.
So what made you come up with the title?
King of Thrones, just basically saying, that everybody's a king, everybody's a queen in their own right, everybody's special, everybody's beautiful, and, don't let nobody else tell you anything other than that. And then as far as, for me, what it means to me, basically, King of Thrones is just, I feel like, as far as this independent music and unsigned people who are not with a major label, who's doing it independently, people like Macklemore are paving ways for independent artists and whatnot. It's very inspiring, and I feel like as far as unsigned talent, I'm like one of the best out there, and I really want to establish that with this project, that that I'm definitely somebody that can compete with people like Justin Bieber and compete with Timberlake, one of my favorite artists, you know, and people like that. So that's definitely what I hope to do with this project, is solidify my sounds.
Yeah, and it's really hard. I don't know if people know the amount of work that goes into, you know, coming up with songs, writing songs, pressing it, studio time, mastering that. I mean, there's so much that goes into it, and when you're doing something on your own, it's really hard because it's you from beginning to like the end, as opposed to having a studio backing you where they're like, cool, we'll buy some songs for you, and hey, we'll produce that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. But I mean, this must be a huge, like, just chunk of you going into this.
Yeah, I mean, I wrote the songs. I wrote all the songs, and I had all in-house producers. There's nobody like, there's no big name producers or writers on my project. I wrote every single song. I arranged all the vocals. I recorded myself. I mixed a lot of it. Wow. You know, so it's a lot. It's just me, basically. It's just my feeling and how, you know, like who I am as a person. It's just been like, you know, my journey over the last year and a half, and what I've gone through as a person, as a man, you know, and love and relationships, fun in the club, you know, all that.
Everything,
so,
yeah.
It's just basically me.
Yeah, and it sounds like really relatable stuff. I mean, it's just kind of what people are going through in their lives, and it'll be fun or it'll be sad. I mean, do you have like just, is it all up? Is it, there's some downtones or?
Yeah, I definitely want to establish a pop sound with this project. Some of my older music and material has been a mixture of pop and a little bit of pop R&B, so I definitely want to stay true to that pop R&B, that I have a good solid core group of fans that love that sound, and I'm definitely aware of that, and I appreciate that those supporting people. But as far as my pop sound, I need to solidify I'm a pop artist, and the majority of the records, probably 70-80%, is pop music, you know, 128 beats per minute, and something to get excited to on a Friday night, something to party to on Saturday.
We're going to be dancing to King of Thrones, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
And of course, you mentioned your fans. You have tons of fans. I mean, you have a huge Twitter following. You know, people are really, I mean, they're so excited. I mean, this is really great, and it's really interesting to have fans kind of from a get-go, because now, you know, you're doing this independent, and then it's going to blow up. And so what do you want to say to your fans? I mean, what's the biggest thing that you want to say about just kind of your journey, and of course, what can they expect just coming up with King of Thrones?
Well, I just want to say, first of all, about my journey in my fan base, and, you know, I don't like to call them fans all the time. I mean, that's what people that support you are called, fans, you know, as an acronym, or, you know, short for fanatic. So I definitely want to say thank you to my supporters and my friends, you know, which is what everybody is, really. And they're, you know, like I said a couple times on Twitter and Facebook and my networks, I always post, like, that some of my biggest supporters are people I've never even met, and I find that to be really cool and humbling. And it's really cool, like, someone I never met to just play my music and support it and show their friends and treat me, you know, like I'm already made it. You know, it's really cool, and you can't buy that. So definitely thank you for that, and you guys are my rock, and you just support me, like, when I feel down, when I'm depressed. You know, the music is very up and down. It can be, you know, as an independent artist, and there's struggles, there's all sorts of stuff, but then there's also great victory. So they're there through the down, and then when I'm up and I'm performing at Macy's,
and it's for them,
like, and we're doing this together. So I just want to say thank you to them for that. And as far as the King of Thrones project, it's all professionally mixed and mastered. It's ready to go. We got 3 videos ready to drop on Vivo.com and some other places we're working out, and I'm planning on doing 3 to 4 videos for this project, and then I'm going to follow that up with another project very soon. We're not going to have a year in between projects. It's really time to hit the go button and really put out some great material for you guys. So thank you for being patient with me, and it's coming. King of Thrones.
Excellent. King of Thrones. Now, where, tell everybody your social media links, because I don't have it memorized, and you do.
Okay. I mean, hey.
Everybody knows. They'll be like, "Now, girl, why are you asking him now?" I mean, we already know what's up. Gabe Singing on Twitter. You're on Facebook.
Yes. All the way across the board.
Everything. Well, and I just watched a video. What video did I just watch today?
Should have stayed friends. It's
there we go.
On Vivo.com. Go to Vivo.com, type in GABE, and look up Should Have Stayed Friends. It just dropped 24 hours ago. The feedback is incredible. And I'm really excited about that record, Should Have Stayed Friends. This is going to be a huge record, and I definitely am committing to making that a classic record.
Awesome. Well, we're excited too, and it's so funny because I'm like, hey, you know, this guy, you're very humble, and I think that's why your fans are kind of behind you as much as they are, because you know you're not about, oh, I'm going to self promote or I'm going to be this and I'm going to be that. You're like, hey, look, I'm struggling, I'm fighting, this is what I want to do, and you just seem very proud about it in a very cool way. So I mean, no one can see you right now while I'm watching you, but you're so chill and such a good spirit. And after just hearing your first stuff, probably 6 months ago, I don't even know, but I was like, who is this dude? So, really glad to have you. Thank you so much for coming to Live 95.5. We love it. We want to be able to back you and stuff. So, I'm losing my train of thought, and I'm talking too much right now.
No, it's all good. This is your show. This is
my show. No,
do your thing, man.
I like having other people talk more, because I feel like, you know, especially when someone's passionate the way that you are, you can explain things in a different way. But I have one really silly question.
Okay.
Because, you know, you got to get silly a little bit.
Sure,
you're on a desert island. You have to pick one other person to be with you, and 3 artists, like collection of music. You can have all their music. So
I have them to perform live music?
No. Just their CDs. Just their CDs. So you have one person, so who's the person, and then whose music are you listening to?
Well, obviously I'm going to bring you. So it's going to be me and you.
I'm down.
Of course. Okay, so me and you, and then we're going to listen to, obviously, King of Thrones. We're going to bring my own music.
Definitely.
Because I'm my own biggest fan and my worst critic as well. So definitely that. That's number one. And then I would probably say the Michael Jackson Thriller album. I would definitely bring that one as my second one. Gotta have that, and just feels good. It's awesome. And then number 3, I would say the Justified album by Justin Timberlake.
Nice.
Because I love Pharrell and the Neptunes and Timberland working together.
Right? Oh my God. We're going to have a good time on this island.
Yeah.
Can we just do this for real? Let's not even imagine now. Let's just go.
All right, let's go.
All right. Thank you once again, Gabe. We love having you, and we can't wait for what's next.
Most definitely. And as far as the social media, you can check out everything at www.gabeofficial.com. That's Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Reverb Nation, SoundCloud, SoundClick, Vivo. Everything you can think of is on my .com, GabeOfficial.com. Make sure you also download my 3 previous mixtapes, The Takeoff, State of Emergency, and The Memoirs. King of Thrones is coming 9/23. That's September 23rd. September 23rd.
September 23rd. September 23rd.
September 23rd. We're going to conjure it up right here in the studio. It might drop tonight. 9/23. King of Thrones.
9/23. Write it down. Memorize it. Tattoo it. Thank you so much.
Exactly. And take a picture and tweet it to me if you tattoo it.
Seriously, just get. They all know I'm on Twitter. Really? I'm on Twitter 24/7. So I'll retweet you. They'll retweet you. It's going to be a tweet off.
A tweet off.
Oh wait.
I think I'll win that one.
Can you sing us something? Can you do something on the spot?
Absolutely.
I can't believe I will edit this interview. It's going to be amazing.
When's your birthday?
My birthday is April 2nd.
Can't do that.
What?
Well, maybe we can. Every day is your birthday. So maybe I sing you happy birthday.
All right, do it.
And then I kind of transition into Should Have Stayed Friends to end it off.
There you go. I'm down. Ladies and gentlemen, Gabe.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Raleigh. Happy birthday to you, yeah.
I love it! Yay! I'm half clapping. That was fabulous.
Absolutely.
All right.
Anytime. Okay, you might want to take out that Should Have Stayed Friends, because that would have been too much. Yeah. So definitely.
And I can edit the crap out of this because I'm an editing extreme.
Maybe you should mix the next album.
I know, right?